Okay, there we go. We are live here. So a little bit of a head start for the winners of the seeding, yeah, or of the qualifying. And
Did we had someone starting from the pit lane? I think we had.
Yeah, we had. That is very far away actually here in this regard.
Yeah.
But yeah, Joey in the mix here, of course. That's why I'm also spectating him. And we can spot the first couple of mistakes. Joey going for a no slide here, okay. So not sliding too much in those corners. Also here.
And look at who's leading. Mopel is leading the race.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Yeah, good fight here between Massa, Wosal, Patrose, and also Spam in the top 4. Then we have Scrappy behind. Then there's Danik B. Mopel also holding strong, only 1 second behind. So Mopel with a great performance here, also a good drift. But you can really see how the different lines are working out. And also Berserker. Okay, good performance thus far. Lap number 2. And you can see the fuel and...
teammate of Warside, Berserker. Spam with the mistake, unfortunately, touched the wall. And Dexter is coming back up.
Yeah, I was also going to Dexter's place here. But Massa is just flying through. Look how far ahead Massa already is. Great fight in the top 5 at the moment. I mean, 1 second, but you can see it in the distance there. A great fight between them, and look how they're risking it out here. And Massa is still in the lead, but my god, what a fight between Patrose, Wosal and Massa. Massa redeeming himself, and Patrose, bear that in mind, is almost on PB, but Massa just made a mistake and casually was like, yeah, let's just be 0.4 ahead again. My god, what a fight here. Lap number 5, and the players are 0.1 apart from each other. Massa going for a very outside line, thus has more speed. Wosal and Patrose overtaking them here, and Massa is losing a bit of grip in that section again. But this part here for Massa was so greatly executed, but Patrose with that mistake, and now we have Wosal ahead. Have a second lap, or will I continue my aggressive playing style as Massa? Look at those lines from Massa. He's just eating Wosal alive here. What a great fight between them, back and forth. But Wosal was so much better on this part here, where he just had way more speed than Massa. But now Massa is pushing it and has this turn. Yeah, look how wide Massa goes here. How much speed he has.
Yeah, I think he's a bit afraid of the last part of the turn, whereas Wosal is just, okay, I'm just going to hit the apex, straight turn, like, yeah, Wosal just goes full risk mode. Massa in the pit, Wosal continues.
Okay.
Scrappy as well. Massa is the first to pit.
Lap number 6 pit. I'm not sure what to think about that, actually, because the others are...
Patrose in the pit.
And Scrappy as well behind that. They're all pitting. Dexter going for the pit as well. Danik B also with a pit. Fagley as well. Berserker, yes. Lars, yes.
Pretty much everyone in the pit.
Yes. Joey, yes. Saturn, yes. Marceleller, less, yes. Berlul, penalty, but yes. Mopel, everyone is in the pit stop. Nico is still on P number 6 and drives it very conservatively. So maybe Nico is the new shorty here. Who knows? Massa is 8 seconds ahead of Patrose, ahead of Wosal, ahead of Dexter.
And would it be the first time this season that we see a strategy very aggressive, where you can go hammer time all the time and win? We've seen in race 1 Patrose with the win, and in race 2 with Wosal with the win. Conservative strategy, a lot more conservative strategy winning a race could be the first time that we see aggressive strategy with more pit stop but a lot faster on the track, winning the entire race. But it's really too early to tell.
Let's go a little bit further back here and check how the others are doing. Mopel, Joey and Amaterasu on P number 14, 15 and 16. As Mopel is doing a great race, and also Joey not doing a bad job. Also Simply Nick on P18.
So Massa every 6 lap is going to pit, so last pit stop, if he follows the trend, last pit stop should be at lap 30.
This guy is crazy. Like literally.
I think, and Dexter should go in the pit. Yes, it is. And yeah, it's not a massive gap. Oh my god. How?
Leute, ich glaube, Patrick hat wieder Disconnect.
It just takes some time to load. So that's why it was displayed not correct for you. But yeah, look at that Moppel here. Overtaking Lars. Yeah, well. Oh man, what is happening again?
That's a curse. That's a curse. Yeah. That's the caster's curse.
Massa will actually go ahead into the pit lane. Yes, he is. And there we go. So time counts now. Let's see. Dexter, of course, overtaken Massa with that. But, of course, he has to pit at lap number 21 again.
Okay, listen, if you want to see this POE.
It is already Wosal who's in the pit. Goes for lap 20 pit, okay. Yes. But look at Fegley. 1 liter. Almost pulling the shorty here. Takes it very conservatively. And also slows down. But of course you still need fuel going up there the rear. Yeah. So he still makes it. And he is still alive. So Fegley in the pits.
He's going to coast anyway. That's fine.
Scrappy in the pits. Dexter still, or is on the track again. Massa in the lead as well as Spam because they're going for the same strategy. 15 seconds for Massa. Guys, it could really work out for Massa here. And now this part really important to get that one good as well. But he had so much speed that he had to release there as well. Good turn as well.
Beautiful
and he
line.
is not ahead, but he can still push it. He lost a bit of speed at the ending. So let's see what Massa is doing. Is he going for that sub 118 or will Massa just leave it aside? No, it will not be enough. And he's actually also going for the pit stop.
Right
okay.
on schedule.
I just forgot about that. So Massa into the pit stop.
Dexter a pas intérêt à te choke s'il veut pas que tu le passes devant. Full speed, allez, hop. Très très bon ça.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about. Wosal was on or is below the 30% mark of tires. And this is really where it gets cruel. And maybe this strategy could work out for Massa because all of a sudden Massa is only 12 seconds behind Dexter. It could really work out for Massa.
So just to show how impactful is racing with low tires, Wosal was 1 second point 7 behind his best time, and his last lap was relatively clean in terms of driving, in terms of trajectory. He was mistake free, so Wosal had a good lap around the track, but he was still 1.7 second behind his best lap.
So Dexter in the pit stop for the last time, and we have Massa who still has to go for one. This will be a thriller. I think that Massa might have it. A 117.94 by Mr. 305. Massa is pushing it here. Will we see something like that? Massa with a different strategy could take the victory here. What is happening? I did not believe that. I'm so excited to see that. I'm so excited, Atypick.
And we know that Massa last pit stop is going to be a quick one.
Yeah, he's pitting now. He's pitting now. He's pitting now.
Oh,
Massa is pitting now.
Massa. Yeah, he's 1 lap early in terms of schedule. But Dexter made a mistake. He's not going to overtake on the track. I don't think it's going to be the case. Oh, there's still Spam. The Spam needs to pit. So Dexter will inherit first place. Massa is joining back on the track. Cross the finish line. Dexter is on the pit straight, so it's gonna be tricky for those two. But Massa is still leading the race with 3 seconds to spare.
It's incredible. Massa is even ahead after that short stint that you were naming. 63 liters in the tank. In lap 30 we are at. We have 5 more laps to go. What a gamer moment that is. But of course, a mistake can still happen.
Massa could crack under pressure, and he's losing a lot of ground. 1 second on this lap, Massa has lost. It's quite a good amount of time between those two drivers. And Dexter is, oh my god, it's flying. It's less than then 2 seconds behind Massa. So Dexter made out 2 seconds onto Massa this lap.
And we will approach the last lap, and both players are 1.3 seconds, make it 1.4 seconds apart, and Dexter is still at 38% tire usage, or in general his tires are at that. He has a bit more speed, so he will come a bit closer towards Massa here, and he can see him in the distance, Atypick.
Yeah, it's gonna be less than a second when crossing the finish line between those two. It is down to the second between those two. It's so close between with Massa. Massa a bit less speed compared to Dexter into this turn, but still has a good margin to fight Dexter.
It's 0.8 of a second. Dexter is pushing it. He doesn't care about his tires. Now 29%. He should also not risk it too much, else Vosal is overtaking him. But both are pushing it here to the absolute maximum. And you can see it. Dexter is coming a bit close. Actually not here. 1 second. But let's go with Massa here. It's his round to lose. Yeah, Dexter cannot catch up 1 second. Only when Massa is making a mistake. Who's going so close there to the wall? Massa is making that, and Massa could win the race here. Race number 3. He could do it. Only a couple of more turns to go. 1 more hairpin, and Massa has it. Only this turn. But Dexter also has made a mistake. And so it is Vosal who is coming closer, but Massa has it. Massa is winning race number 3 here on Agosto Estadio. Yeah, GG's to Massa.
Race.